Hi there, welcome to my channel Advanced Learning Videos. I'm really grateful for you being a part of this. I really appreciate it. And if you're new, don't forget to hit the subscription button. Give me that bell, give me that bell. And give me thumbs up if you like this video. Comments, it can be within this or outside the box of what we are doing here today. Then share to people, let people know about this. Okay, so for this class, we are going to learn how to solve likely examinable algebraic questions. So we are going to solve questions relating to algebraic expression. As I said earlier on, we learned factorization, difference of two squares. All these are part of algebraic expression. But today we put everything together to solve a main question on under algebraic expression. So I'll go straight to the examples. We'll solve them then. Mind you, mathematics is very easy, but then it needs consistency and hard work. So do well, put in your efforts, just do something, make sure you're doing your best, the best that you can. Okay, so our first question was x over 2 then we've been told to find x, so we are going to find x. How do you find it? Anytime you see something like this, always find the LCM. So for this part, the LCM will be 8x. Sorry for my x, it really is like multiplication, but then please take it like that. Yeah, so with that, I'm going to multiply through by the LCM. Alright, so I will multiply through, I'll get 8x multiplying x over 2 is equal to 8x multiplying 1 over x plus 8x, 8x multiplying 2x over 8. So over here we could do some cancellation. Yeah, so you can see 2 goes here 1, 2 goes here 4. Let me use a different color. So 1, 4, S1, 8 cancels 8. Can you see that? Exactly. So with that in mind, we are going to get s multiplying x is s squared. You're going to get 8 plus 2s squared. Can you see it? Okay, so with this, we are going to group like terms. The ones with the x squared, we put them at one side, then the other one at the other side. So we are going to get 4s squared minus 2s squared equals 8. Then we can subtract. We are going to get 2x squared is equal to 8. Here we want to find x. So what do? The coefficient of s squared, we remove it by dividing through by 2. So you're going to get 4. So that means our s squared is equal to 4. Anytime you see a squared, that means when you're removing, you have to what? Root square it. So we call it square root, but then the root square of it. Right. So, but mind you, in mathematics, SHS, we don't just positive root squares, we positive, negative root squares. So plus, minus. This doesn't really affect, so we can cancel this out. We can get x is equal to plus, minus, pick the same up. We have x squared plus 7x plus 6 all divided by x plus 1. So with this, I think we've seen something like this before. Yeah, we saw something like this when we're factorizing. Yes, so here the coefficient of s squared is what? 1. So we don't really multiply again. We just use the 6 and the 7. And I told you that, so anytime you see something like this, you first of all solve the difficult one, the cumbersome, try to break it down into simpler forms and you'll be able to go on with it. So I'll start with the numerator. So my numerator is s squared 7s plus 6. So here I have to get two integers. So two integers that when you add, you're going to get 7. So a plus b is equal to 7. A times b is equal to 6. We've already talked about factors, so I'll just brush through. Alright, so I'm going to get 6 and 1. Because when I multiply 6 by 1, I'm going to get 6. When I add, I'm going to get 7. Because 6 times 1 gives 6. And these two are factors. So they are factors of 6. Okay, so I'm going to get s squared plus 6 plus 1, s plus 6. Can you see that? Okay, so s squared plus x plus 6x plus 6. Then I factorize, so I'll bring x out, s plus 1. I'll bring 6 out, s plus 1. So I'm done with the numerator. So numerator, this is what I'm going to get. Okay, so I won't erase, I'll just, so I had s plus 6, s plus 1, and everything was divided by what? S plus 1. So here we can easily cancel out, so we can cancel s plus 1, s plus 1. Now we are going to get s plus 6 as our final answer. Okay, so I'll go on with the last question, which is 2s squared plus 9x plus 10 s squared minus 4. Okay, so for this this part, we could see that the coefficients of s squared is 2. So we have to multiply the coefficients of s squared by the constant 10. So when you multiply 2 times 10, you're going to get 20. That means you have to get integers that when you so integer a, b, when you multiply, you're going to get 20. When you add, you're going to get 9. This is 9, sorry. Actual integers that you're looking for. So here I'm going to get 5, a and b, 5 and 4. The reason why I said 5 and 4 is when you add 5 plus 4, you're going to get 9. When you multiply, you're going to get 20. So this really fits the equation. So I'm going to solve it as wherever you see 9, you put 5 plus 4. Okay, so with here we are going to simplify. Then later we factorize. So when you factorize, I'm going to get 2s coming out, s plus 2. Then you factorize 5 out, s plus 2. So you're going to get 2x plus 5, s plus 2. So this will be for the numerator. So I'm going to get 2x plus 5, s plus 2, s squared minus 4. Okay, so s squared minus 40, we have to solve it. From difference of 2 squared, s squared minus 4 is s plus 2 times s minus 2. So you won't really go and do something weird, and you just. So this is just difference of two squares. So I taught you in. So I taught you in previous class. So this is just a punchline. You just pinpointed there, and then I'm tired. So that means our denominator will be s plus 2, then s minus 2. So you know our equation is going to be so this will be our final answer. Okay, so